Hi, guys. Welcome to Mixed Emotions, Second Thoughts, the podcast where we dive deep into experiences that shape us, the relationships that define us, and the lessons that stay with us. I'm Miss CCJ.
I'm JP.
Ooh. And together, we're here to explore the stories, the struggles, and the triumphs that come with love, life, and everything in between. So let's get right into it. Ooh.
Look, I felt so proud watching you do it. I've done the first three. I smiled the whole time, like, get it, friend, get it, girl.
If your friend don't hype you up,
If
if they don't, if
she
they
don't need no
hype
beat,
you
you
up.
better hype your ass up.
Hey.
And let me be clear to her best friends. That's the name. That's how the son goes.
So don't.
I am very much aware that she is not my best friend. I want no smoke,
So,
baby, because her friends don't play. They be like, "What is going on?" Like, baby,
who is
listen.
that? Where she come from?
Right.
What?
That's y'all best friend. That's my main man. That's my main one. That's my main man. That's y'all best friend. Though. I
Period.
promise I know.
Don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love all y'all. Mama, I love you.
P hold it down. Y'all hold it down. All right.
No,
What we talking
guys.
about today?
Okay, right. I was about to say, no, seriously, guys. All right, so today we're going to talk about closure or crutch. The truth about letting go, right?
I think you need to let it go.
Oh, that's a good one. Let it go, baby. No, guys, for real though. So we were just talking about, is closure real? Like, is closure real? Or is it just an excuse to see him or her one last time? Can we just one more time? By the way, y'all, we
Right.
sang J How last week. 2 weeks ago.
Baby,
Whatever.
that was last week. That was
Baby,
last week.
it's gonna be
That man was the truth. If you ain't, first of all, if you don't know who Jay Howe
sang
is, go listen. Dre said, go listen to his music
Right now.
And when I tell you,
right now.
watching him, listen right now, watching him live and perform live,
Yes.
baby, he sounds like them records. That's a real artist.
Listen, the mic
As a
was
matter of fact,
on.
we're going to give Dre our pictures, and in this
Yes,
moment, he's going to post a picture
You gotta
of
put them
us.
up there. Yes, because we did the
of-
meet
that's-
and greet. Y'all, it was such a bomb experience. Okay, I loved it. He's not sponsoring this either, by the way, but check him out.
Check him out. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Sponsors coming soon.
Coming soon.
But-
soon. Back to the question.
Crutch or closure?
What do you think?
I think it's a crutch.
You think it's a crutch?
I think it's a crutch because I think
Okay.
and this is a real topic for us because literally, yes. If she wants to explore, then we'll talk about her specifically.
Nope.
But okay, nope. But I just think it's a crutch. I think if you're done, you're done.
Yeah.
You right. I feel like if you're done, you're done. Like as women, we know when we're done. Lil Mo said, "I had it up to here, baby.
Okay.
I made the choice today." R. Kelly said, "When
When
a
a
woman's fed up,
it ain't
it ain't nothing you
nothing.
can do about it."
Okay.
It's like running out of love, and
It
it's
is.
too late to talk about
Too late.
it. What are we talking about? Like, there's
That part.
nothing to talk about.
So
I don't
that's why I
want to
feel
hit it
like-
one last time. Look
J.
at
Hall
you.
said one more time.
Baby, he not my daddy.
And he lying.
He don't
said-
tell me
but
what
he
to
said
do.
He lied.
Yeah, see
He's
what I'm
lying.
saying?
He want to keep hitting it.
See, and that's why you don't go. You, it's not gonna be one more time, and then you're gonna fall back in the cycle. Like, baby, it's a crutch.
Oh my! Where my button? Probably the wrong one. It was.
That was the wrong
Pineapples.
one. It's the wrong one.
It was the wrong button. I thought we was
Yeah.
gonna have it together. Maybe next week.
Maybe next
So,
But no,
no, I think it's bittersweet. I'm not gonna say bittersweet. I think it's a catch-22, and I think it's situational. Let's start there. I think that it's situational, right? I do believe when a woman is done, she's done.
Yes.
Right? And we be done way before we leave.
yes.
So I think that's where it becomes the problem, right? You know you done.
You know
you checked out, but you're afraid to leave. Or not even afraid. You're so comfortable and you don't want to walk away, or you don't want to be like, well, maybe he gonna get it together. I know this ain't right now, but maybe, and he might. And I
So-
see he changed a little.
So what we
Like,
talked about was
yeah.
sometimes the hardest part isn't leaving, it's admitting you should. Because you're not staying because you don't think you should. Like, it's like you still trying to make an excuse on why I need to stay.
Facts.
Like, you got to admit to yourself, like, baby, I'm done. And when you get to the point when you're done, what we waiting on?
ain't
What
nothing
am
you
I
can do.
holding on to?
Well, I guess if you put it that way, because in my mind, I feel like we do know we be done. We know that we need to be done.
That part.
Let me say that. We know that we need to be done.
Mm-hmm.
We know that this isn't the situation for us. We know it ain't going nowhere, but we can't leave. So that's why I feel like it's the opposite.
Why can't you leave?
No, it's stupid. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just that part of being stupid.
Because it's that connection. You there, you know this person inside and out. You know what you're getting. You know what you ain't getting.
Sometimes you know think that who's gonna love me, who's gonna take me like this, and I gave this person all my years, and I don't want to waste, my time. I remember telling the ex, like, he kept saying, like, I'm coming back, I'm coming to get you, and I'm like, so you think you're about to give this woman the best years of your life and then come give me what's left?
Yeah.
And so sometimes people don't want to leave because they feel like I've given you the best years of my life, and so if I leave, what's left? And it's like
my investment. I want to return on my investment.
What the return is? We talked about the return is peace and joy, and it's Mr. Bob who on his way to your life is going to give you everything. I'm gonna say Jose. You sitting over here playing with Tyrone, and Bob is waiting on you.
Why I gotta be a Bob though?
Okay, Marcus.
David. Okay, Marcus is a good name.
Marcus.
I don't know.
Can I date a Bob?
Bob.
Robert. Little Bob. Little Bobby. Little Ricky Bobby. I don't know. Can I date? Well, let me say this. I'm taken, so don't worry about me, sweetheart.
Don't worry about it,
Don't worry about me, sweetheart.
Yeah,
I dated him, I got that's black. Yeah, baby, I'm good. But I'm trying to think. I've dated a Robert. I've dated a Rob.
Bob. Hey guys, this is Bob.
No. Hey, where's Jazz and Bob? No, it don't even sound right. It don't even sound right.
Are we shallow?
Where his name have to go for Bob and Jazz? That's worse. Bob said, "I'm out." Bob, come back, baby, come back. Blame it on Dre.
No, I'm dead. Cause I don't know. Like, do names matter?
Are we that shallow?
That's what I just said. Are we really that shallow?
No, I'm not that shallow, baby.
I don't think that I am.
Saw the wheel.
Is that
he said Ezekiel. Ezekiel saw the wheel way up in the middle of the air, okay?
I like Ezekiel. I mean, Bob is fine too. It's just Bob.
Bob the Builder.
No.
Now listen to me.
What?
You want a man that can build, that can fix, that can provide and take care of.
Amen.
Well, Bob the Builder had a job. And he was building. Anything. Bob had a job. I hate you.
Hey, Bob.
Y'all don't want to be with Bob.
I'm dead.
This fool talking about until he say, "What's my name?" Baby,
Bob. Bob. No, I don't like it. Pineapples. Pineapples. Who got it? Pineapples.
At this point, you just baby.
Baby.
What's my name? Baby. Big B. Big Bob. Ooh. Stop playing. Okay,
that
look.
is so stupid. But yeah, so I don't know. That's but I just feel like, but sometimes, so let me think. Yes, so you know how last episode you were talking about you went on an apology tour. So I think at some point it's necessary, but for certain situations.
And I went on that tour after I was.
That's my point. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So do you feel like it was closure?
Let's be honest. Y'all don't be trying to go apologize and stay separated. Y'all be trying to go hit it one last time. And you ain't doing nothing but reconnecting and stirring up all those emotions all over again because it ain't no closure. And now you at home talking about, I just need one more time. Baby, what? You just got your one more time. How many one mores are you going to get?
One more.
One more. Just one more. Like,
I think eventually from a situation that really hurt you. You know what I'm saying?
So here's there's a time frame.
It's a time frame
in which closure should happen.
Yeah.
If I just walked out, if I just packed my bags and I left and I'm done. When you're done, you're done.
And women know that, but we have to get to a point. Like I said, we check out mentally first. We
Yeah.
still be emotionally tired, but we mentally check out.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time. Once we start feeling that way, it's like, all right, pull back a little bit, pull back, and it's just slow. Sometimes it take a long, dumbass time until it, and we let stuff build for so long. I'm working on it. We let stuff build for so long, right, that it be the smallest thing that make a snap, and then it's like, God, what the?
So you just ain't gonna take the trash
You
out.
just got today is the day. Like,
So you ain't buy no milk. I told you I wanted to make some macaroni, and I needed a can of pet milk.
Like,
I'm done. I can't take it
I
no
can't
more.
take it no more. They be probably looking like, what
Man,
the?
I never buy pet milk. I don't even go to the grocery store.
So now he thinking that this was about pet milk.
Exactly. Because we ain't said, well, we probably have said something. And he just wasn't listening.
Nah. Yeah, listen.
They wide awake now.
But all he heard was what you said when you left.
Yeah.
He just heard the reason you left
Was pet milk.
because you ain't buy no milk.
For some pet milk.
Right. Now he ain't told nobody that he cheated on you.
Oh,
He ain't
yeah.
told nobody that he had a baby on you.
Yeah.
He ain't told nobody that you paid all the bills and
Yeah.
he be stunting with
Yep.
your money. He ain't told nobody he dropping you off at work every day and ain't putting no gas in the car. But at the same token,
Yeah.
she didn't tell nobody either.
That
Let me
part.
just be clear.
That's
Because
real.
I never want this to feel like we're bashing men because we're not.
Never.
Like, we don't do
Never,
that.
never, never.
The reality is we are women, so very often we can speak from the perspective of what we
that's
have
the only
experienced.
place we can speak
That's
from.
where we lived. We lived.
Duh.
I ain't been a well.
You what? No, pause. What was you about to say? What? I ain't never been a man. Is that what you about to say?
I have peace standing up.
Pause.
If I were a boy, sometimes I wish I could act like a boy.
So why you probably had pee running all down your leg? Why
No,
did
baby,
you
I
do-
had good aim, baby. I had good aim. So, I hate this episode
What is
already.
It's so
I
bad.
hate this episode already.
I feel like it's gonna be my favorite.
I hate it already.
Oh.
Okay, for real,
Bring it back.
for real.
Yeah, so men, we are not bashing you.
No.
Listen, I am a very accountable woman. I'm gonna call myself out. Or I'll tell you what I mean. I'm being dumb as hell. I know this shit ain't going nowhere, but goddamn it, I ain't ready yet. Like, I'm that woman, and that's the conversations I like to have.
Have you
can't-
ever stayed when you know it wasn't going to turn into anything?
Absolutely.
Why did you stay?
Because I wanted it to be. I hope that it did. The time I invested, the love that I had, and because the potential is there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never stayed where there was no potential. You get what I'm saying?
Do you want to be with potential?
No.
No, I asked that seriously because
That's real shit. No.
Yeah, my goddad says all the time, like, you marry, sometimes you gotta marry the potential in the person. And it's like, I think I've just hit a point in my life where nigga no.
Yeah.
Like, I can date potential.
potential. Yeah.
But at some point,
Yeah.
something has to come into fruition. Like, have you created something that you was trying to do when we were dating? Like, has something
came from it.
Has
Facts.
something came from it. It makes me think about acrimony. Like, I'm sorry, I went to that movie. Remember
never
when she
seen
was
it.
dating him?
I
You
never
never
seen
saw
it,
it? Okay, she
no.
was dating him, and she, got into, like, she had this money come for different reasons, and she blew all her money trying to help him grow this idea. She got to the point where she was fed up, like, I'm done, divorced him, and voila, he took off, became this great millionaire, and she like, so you really, I've invested all that I had in you, and then you go give this woman the best that you got. And I think that's what a lot of women
Fear.
hold on to.
Yeah,
We
like you ain't about
fear-
to. I did this. I did this. How dare you give it to her?
That's it.
How dare you?
How dare
I'm
you
being
give
real
it to
dramatic,
her?
y'all, but no, he wasn't, and that's the thing. That is
Yes.
the thing. No, he can't be wrong.
So let me say this.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Let me say this.
I'm ready.
You got to see the movie. Do I think he was wrong?
Oh, in the movie you were asking if he was wrong. Okay, I never seen it, so I don't know.
Do I
Take
feel
my
like he
comment
was?
back.
I feel like the time Tears' life, it was a point where she got into an accident, couldn't have any kids, and all this good stuff. She invested her youth, her years. She got a lawsuit, like a couple $100,000. She invested every dime she had, was working jobs, struggling, while he was tinkering away to develop this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I couldn't take it no more, so I divorced you, and then you become amazing.
But did he ask
There-
her to leave? Was he treating her wrong
He-
in
he-
this situation?
He was loving her the best way he could.
Okay.
And sometimes you
Excuse
can
me.
love a person.
Excuse
Now,
me.
hear me out. You can love a person and give a person the best that you got,
But it may not
and
be
it's not
enough
enough for
for
what
that
that person
person.
needed.
Yeah.
However, the only thing I will say is, I believe he should have come back and taken care of her.
He came to her job, had a check.
Yeah.
And that was like, I forget what happened after that, but that was his intention. He came back to
Yeah, but
Okay, so I gotta watch the movie.
I kind of remember. Like, it was so long. I gotta watch it again. We can watch it.
We
and
can
talk
watch it
about
together. Movie night?
Yeah,
Ooh.
after movie night. Yes. Baby, my trainers didn't do nothing. They trained when they needed to, and when they didn't have to train, baby, go
Got
about your
nothing to do.
business. What Auntie Tab said, go on about your
Go on
business.
about
Have the
your
most
business.
amazing day. that was how I felt about my team. Like, because I
Facts.
knew that my team worked hard for me
And
when
we
they
was
did
gonna
have
come
to
through
train.
when we needed to.
When you ain't got to train, have a good day. But
Yes, okay, we gonna watch that.
but I do believe that that's what we hold on to. We hold on to what if he becomes
Yeah.
who he's supposed to become, and then he gives the best. He gives all of this to somebody else.
Yeah.
And so sometimes we stay in hopes that he'll see me differently, or he'll do something differently to become who I need him to be.
Facts.
And yeah,
It just don't work out like that. And it's hurtful. I don't care what nobody say. We can talk about this till we're blue in the face. But also, is that person being honest with you about
Yeah.
where they are? Like, have y'all had the conversation about what you wanted? You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? What you required as a person. This is a conversation that I have now. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what's your expectations in
Yeah.
a relationship? What you need? Now I'm asking because I
Yeah.
ain't got time. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, absolutely.
But was it clear? Do
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? Expectations. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? What I expected was this, and you didn't give me that. So now I'm leaving, but now you mad because you left, and I went and
Yeah.
did something. That's not.
And
It sucks.
I think people take ownership of what they believe is theirs. And I say this because I think that I've had some people, some men tell me, like, you gonna always be mine. Like,
No, I ain't.
bro, sorry, no, I'm not yours.
Pineapples.
Like, and furthermore, your beliefs is
That's just not my problem.
Not my problem.
like, that's not my problem that
Yeah.
you, like, you know what I'm saying? And I literally have men who feel like I'm always going to be there. They're always going to have access to me. And it's like, but you don't, because when you had me, you didn't treat me right. And let me say this, it goes hand in hand.
Facts. Women.
I
too.
woke up one day and I text my blessing, like, I'm so grateful for every woman that fumbled you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for every woman who didn't fight to stay in your
Shout
life.
out to my exes.
Right. Shout out to my ex. Like,
your exes.
Your exes and mine.
Yeah.
Like, every dude that didn't treat me right because I'm here. And I think we have this fear of, what if he becomes something different?
Yeah.
But what if he's not yours and now he's with you and he became what he's supposed to become and y'all miserable?
Yeah.
And y'all not happy.
Yeah.
And y'all can't communicate. And he constantly cheating because he's searching for something that you can't give him because you're not his person. He only stayed with you because of the longevity.
Yeah.
What if she did the same thing to, you know what I'm saying? What if she's only with you because she feels like she owes you? You know, like, what if she feels like,
Ooh.
yup,
Listen. Don't settle for me.
yup.
Do not be with me because you
Yep.
feel like you owe me something. Do not marry me because you feel like it's the right thing to do. Let me go, sweetheart.
Baby, let
Do
me go.
not. I don't ever want to. Lord, I just hate it. I've often heard too many people say it was the right thing to do. Or men
I
say,
stayed
I
for
gave
the
her what
kid.
she
I gave-
wanted.
Baby.
I gave her what she wanted. She held me down. What about your happiness? What about what you want?
You
don't
know.
want to you don't want to feel love at its highest potential. You did it because she looked out for you when you was down. No, that is not a reason.
Listen, I got an ex right now who asked me to marry him. I said no. Right? Because I'm like,
Pause. How many times you been? How many proposals you got, Jess?
none of them matter. Because nothing even matters. Nothing even matters anymore
At
but my
all.
blessing. So, but he proposed. He deposed to me. But he proposed, and I was just like, no. Like, it wasn't like, okay. It was more like he had just come back into my life. We dated a while ago, years ago. He came back into my life. Things were good. And he just like, let's get married. And I'm like, let's not. Let's continue to date and get to know each other, because he was stuck on who he dated those years ago. He knew that Jazz, and he thought he was going to marry that Jazz. And I'm telling you, get to know this
Yeah, I'm a
Jazz
new woman.
to know if you want to marry her.
Yeah.
Because I'm not her anymore. And so I said, let's just wait. And in all honesty, about a couple weeks later, he went and proposed to his baby mama, and she said yes, and they
yeah, I
married
remember
right
about
now. They're
Never
yep.
mind.
Don't even.
I didn't.
I wouldn't
I
even
didn't.
say. I would
Pineapples.
listen. They're married right now, but when I asked him like, why did you propose? He said, because I couldn't get what I wanted. She deserved to have what she wanted, which was marriage. And I feel like that was the worst thing you
That
could
is
have ever
so
done.
bad to me. Oh, that
Yeah.
is horrible to me. I
Yeah.
think that is so bad, because what could we really be if the love was, and not that you don't love the person. We ain't talking about none of that, because clearly you did it because you love her, right? You want to make her happy,
Yeah.
so you did. But at the end, what about you? Men matter. Y'all feelings matter.
What you want
Being
matters.
loved correctly matters. I cannot wait to love on a good black man. You understand me? I cannot wait. So I feel like our needs are just as important as y'all's. Like, that's how I feel. So please don't settle for me. Please don't come back for me because of what I did. I did what I did because of who I am. But again, now it boils down, and I'm going to say it again, clear intentions. What do you want? Where is this going? Let's do a 90-day check-in. And I can say that now openly and freely because I've been in situations like that. I ain't looking for nothing. It's just fun. It's this, that, and that. But shit changed. Shit got real.
Absolutely.
And I was like, wait a minute. I think I changed my mind.
What you say?
Pineapples.
Pineapples. I want something different.
Yeah.
My bad. But are we communicating? Are we having the conversations? You know what I'm saying? But it's and it's up to you ultimately to leave if they decide, well, I still ain't there. This started out as this for me. This still what I want it to be. So you have to make that decision. You know what I'm saying? To leave or stay or figure it out. But you can't be mad at the next person for it.
What if I settled? What if I settled? I would have never experienced what I'm experiencing.
And you, baby, you deserve it. And it's
like
so...
what if I settle? Like what? Like you have this fear of missing something. What if what you're missing is who you're supposed to be with?
Amen.
What if what you're missing is the person that God literally said, this is your partner. This is who I have for you. Like, I know, like, they be talking about God and they be saying, we do, because that's my foundation. It's my main, like, listen, that's my daddy.
His child.
He knows his children, yes. But what if you staying in this situation because of the kids, but you are miserable? Do you not think those kids are experiencing or taking on the trauma in the household, that you never kiss mommy, that mommy never hugs daddy, like they don't talk to each other for real, and then, or it's fake love. Like, so now you're exposing them to disingenuine relationship. Now that's their example. What are you setting for them? Why are you there when you don't want to be there? Why are you there when God has somebody all the way over here waiting for you? And
But he can't give them to you
He can't
yet.
give them to
He
you
can't
yet.
give them to you yet.
It's yours. Like one thing I'm very clear on is that I'm very clear that what God has for me is for me.
It's for me.
And a lot of times we're waiting or we're holding on to things that we think we need to be holding on to because it fixes something, or it kind of closes a hole
It
that
brings
we think
a little piece of security.
Something is
it's
here
fake
for
security,
me.
but
could you imagine if you just waited for what God really had for you? If you didn't settle for this?
Yeah. And y'all, let me say this too. Like she said, we, all over the place with God, this, that, and the other. Another thing too that I had to learn, and let me say that too, I had to learn it. Stop praying for things and then you get the answer, and then you say it ain't the answer because it ain't the one you want.
So
Bars. We got
who got it?
We ain't got
You
it.
got-
we do
bars.
bars.
So you know what's crazy about that? This is what I say all the time. Or I heard this one day. It was one of those other things that I heard. I don't say colloquialism. But
Girl, don't you start with that.
It was another thing that I heard that literally blew. Sometimes you hear something that is life changing. And so what I heard one day, the preacher said, answered prayers don't always look like answered prayers. And when he said it, I had to sit back like, what that mean, Pastor? Because you know what I'm saying? But it looked like this. Very often when we pray, we have something in mind. We know specifically what we want from the Lord. And so when the Lord sends the thing that we've been asking for, because it didn't look like
How we wanted it to look.
how we wanted it to look, it didn't feel like
how
it,
we
it didn't
wanted to
smell
feel.
like
that
it.
ain't what happened. That ain't what he meant.
This can't be it. This can't be it.
How many times I done did that?
Jake said, God specializes in trees, not chairs.
Ooh. Yes.
And so we pray for the chair, but he sent you the tree.
He sent you the tree.
Because it's a process.
It's a process.
And so it may not look like what you prayed for. And I was just like,
Yep.
so now it's you have to then slow down. You gotta look at that.
You gotta look at that tree and reevaluate.
You gotta be able to do that.
And then you have to understand, even with that tree, it has to go through so many things to become that chair. And so you're looking at it like, I don't want this tree. God asked you for a chair. And he's like, what's in front of you? Sometimes you can't see what's in front of you. You can't see the forest before the trees. You can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, you're asking for something, but you're not even giving God time to give it to you.
That part.
Because
we want instant gratification. We want to know right then and there. We want to see it. We want to touch it. We want to feel it. So I had to learn patience in that sense. You know what I'm saying? I say all the time. I don't say all the time. I've recently begun to say or experience, like, you know what I'm saying, that it is what it is. Stop trying to justify and make it something else.
Bigger. Yeah.
It is what it is. A duck is a goddamn duck. Okay.
If it quack like a duck,
then
it's a duck.
It's a duck. I got a. What
I
type
had
of
a
drugs
joke.
do? I know that's what I just said. You see, I got a joke.
joke.
Like, what type of drugs do ducks smoke?
Yes. Wait, let me see. I just sent a joke. No, what do you call a duck that's on drugs?
Oh, a quackhead.
A quackhead. What do you call a duck on drugs? A quackhead. Right. That's our joke of the day.
Joke of the day.
Joke of the day.
Period.
But it's crazy.
He's so sick of us.
He is. But he low key be excited when he comes.
He love us.
He
We're
loves us.
such a great time.
Yes. Oh, I see the little, like you had to think about it.
The little
okay.
shady. It was
okay,
a little.
All right. But no, listen. So I know sometimes I feel like we're going all over the place, but it's really about the topic at hand of why did you stay? I stayed because I was afraid. I stayed because it was familiar. I stayed because it was comfortable. And if I'm honest, I stayed in a situation. No, baby. I stayed in a situation because everybody told me it wasn't gonna work. And I wanted to prove them wrong.
You wanted to prove them wrong. You gotta prove a point. That shit is a challenge for us.
Challenge. I was like, challenge.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Nigga, we gonna be together for life.
For life, nigga. You mine.
You cheat, I take you back. Right?
You lie,
I forgive.
I believe you.
You called me her name?
Oh no, don't do that.
No, look, he called me. Listen, one day.
You see my face?
No,
like,
but
hell no.
So listen.
Hell,
this gonna sound crazy. He called me baby one day, and I was like, "Nigga, who is baby? Oh, you ain't never called me baby. Never in our whole since we was knee high to a tree high. Nigga, you ain't never called me baby.
Ooh.
So who is baby?
Who is baby?
And I was like, who is baby?
Right? No,
for real, who is baby? I'm done. I was done for a couple days, but I had a point to prove, and I kept coming back until I was done. And baby, when I was done,
how come when I see your name on my life? We keep coming back. That's it. Sorry.
Yeah, but when I was done, and that was the reality. Was like I'm talking about when I was done, baby. I nice and neatly folded up everything and put it up before you come get your clothes. I literally, I
pause. Never mind. Go ahead. I'm telling you.
No, look.
No, I'm gonna speak later.
I blocked every number you ever called me from. I didn't need to interact with you anymore because I was done, and there was no need for us to communicate. The first time I saw that man after I was done was probably about 8 months later. And then, no, this is the crazy part. One day I took his kids shopping for school. I did it every year. Took them shopping. So we weren't together, but I still took the kids for school shopping. I get a text like some random number, don't know it. Thank you for taking the kids shopping. I know they didn't say it, in case they didn't say thank you. I'm like, block. You blocked too. Ran into him 8 months later, and I was working out. The girl was looking like she was
good. Looking good.
He came over there like, hey, huh?
I didn't know if he was gonna say it, so I was about to say it. I was like, she gonna say it? Pineapple.
He came over like, hey, hun, like, hey, how are you?
How you doing, sweetheart?
But I stayed for a very, very long time in that situation.
God.
Honestly, one, it was familiar. It was knee high from a tree high. It was my best friend.
History.
And it was like the friendship was always, the foundation of friendship was there. But also because my family kept telling me it wasn't going to work. He ain't no good. Da, 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 da. And I was like, no, he is some good. I love him.
I love him.
And then I left.
Yeah.
And on my terms. And so I left and then I dated some more. And I could tell you I left and then somebody was like, you single? No, you're not. We together. I've been waiting on you to be single. And my dumb butt jumped into something. And then I'm like 8 months later, like, I can't do this. I'm not healed.
Yeah.
And then I left him too. I was just on the leaving train. But
Midnight train,
if I had to
Georgia.
stay, I probably would still be miserable. I would probably still be unhappy. He probably still would be doing what he was doing.
And you wouldn't be the woman that you are.
I wouldn't be who I am now. And I'm
Like-
saying this to any woman and or man listening. I'm not telling you to leave. We're not condoning walking away. Because if you want to fight, fight.
But
What
make sure
I
it's
am
mutual.
saying-
Make sure both of y'all are fighting.
What I am saying is know what you're fighting for.
That part.
What are you fighting for? Like, is this your person? I'm gonna be even more, and I'm gonna go where I have to always go. Have you sought the Lord? Like, have you prayed about this? Did the Lord say this was your person? Like, I don't think it was a man who told me. He said, men know within the first couple of weeks if you're his person or not. He knows if he gonna play with you, if you just gonna be fun, or he knows if he gonna wife you. A man knows what he wants.
Because y'all put everything out on the table immediately. Like in the beginning.
Yeah.
You'll give yourself fully. Like you cooking, you doing this, I pick, all of that stuff. And so it's just like, okay, well I don't have nothing else to kind of
See,
figure out
what
about
am
her.
I know everything. It's not a mystery anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Men on the other hand.
Y'all be playing. Y'all be playing.
I'm about to say he's a married man now, so.
He is. I'm excited for that. He knows. He
Mama,
knows.
mama, mama. Crap, I bet you it's the wrong one.
Mama.
Got him.
Shout out to all my married couples out here who are happily married, in love.
Yeah.
Who are doing
we
it.
want that.
Business partners. I'm so black love. Like, I'm so black love. I mean,
So
I'm love,
you-
period. But
That's what.
black
so you,
love
but, you
hit different.
but there are some black bobs. There's some black bobs.
And what's...
I wanted to make sure we went back and say don't knock Bob.
Listen, I don't. So, and y'all know, but you know me enough to know I don't have a type. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got no
I'm big on how you step to me. I'm very, very big on that. I'm gonna give you a try.
She like big guys.
But I've dated all types. I just recently discovered that I like big guys. Say swear I haven't.
No, I'm not saying that. So you will date a short guy.
I will.
Okay.
He will. I will.
How does he have to step to you on his tippy toes?
Bitch. I'm sorry.
Right. What does that look like for you? So my short fellas, because if you want to come get her. Okay, I was just,
Episode done. What?
wait, I'm messing up the mic. It's falling. It's
She was
falling.
that serious. She was dead serious. Oh God. I'm done.
You done? She irritated. She about to cry laugh. Get your Kleenex. Oh my God. Go ahead, hit the button. Purple one.
Oh my God.
Hit the button. Hit the button.
Hit the clock.
Hit the
Why would
damn
you
button.
say that? Oh.
Okay, but seriously, okay. Right.
Okay, because what? Why would she say that?
I was just wondering. I didn't say anything wrong, guys.
Oh.
What's the shortest you would date?
Oh. I don't know. That's a fair answer. I don't know.
Right, where do you need him to come to?
My chin, my nose.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
5'5" with brown eyes.
Yeah. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I have dated guys shorter than me. You know what I'm saying? This is my new prayer to God. I pray that often. I like, remove my blinders. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me what I want. Give me what I need or who you see fit for me. And I don't know what the hell that's going to look like.
I can't
So-
wait till we talk about the list.
The list. That's episode coming soon. But so I say that to say, you know what I'm saying? But I don't just cut nobody off immediately, or I don't X anybody out I don't have that.
Yeah.
I'm a step to me. Come to me. Let's exchange some numbers. Let's communicate and let's see what happened. That's
Absolutely.
literally how I am. You know what I'm saying? But I have a preference. Who doesn't, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got. But if God send me a short king and he is everything and provides that level of safety that I need, well, let's go, sir.
Okay, look, guys, I want to do this real quick because we did kind of go all over the world. I'm going to ask her a question. So since we've had the start of the conversation, what we say, closure or crutch, have you had second thoughts about if a person needs closure? Like, is closure real?
I do have second thoughts about that. I mean, and you know that because I be like, do I want to see him? Should I see him?
I didn't put
Is
your
this
business out there.
I know. I'm
I was
just
talking
telling
about
you.
this topic.
That's fair. But
Okay.
I'm telling you because it's what I've been through, right?
Okay, yes.
And I be like, I thought about it. I'm thinking about it. Bitch, should I?
What I be
You know
saying?
I'm
What I be
Like,
saying?
don't do it. Don't do like, don't do
Even
it.
today, a friend of ours was about to receive a message. I said, bruh,
Why
for
would you
what?
do that? She did. And I
I'm
was
so
like,
big on it's done.
Yeah. But I feel like her personally, she needed that. You know what I'm saying? She want to make sure it's there. I said it. Now you can't unhear
Let me say this.
it. Like,
At
you know
this
what I'm saying?
point, if I'm done, I
I'm
no
done.
longer have a desire to explain, express, or any of those things to you. Because if I got to the point of being done, I've already done that.
Yeah.
So why am I going to continue to say the same things that I've been
Yeah.
saying? Baby, thank you for calling. You know, thank you for stopping by. I wish you nothing. Remember my closure text? I'll say this. So, like, when I needed closure, I closed the door. And the door, like Nene Leak said, the door is closed. So, this was like, it was crazy because this is a situation that I had for years, back and forth, blah, blah, blah. And when I was done, I was done. And this was my final message. And I said, I hope you heal. I hope you find a way to let go of your ego, let go of your past, and allow yourself to love and be loved properly. I pray that God removes any residue from your heart that is causing you to live in fear, self-preservation, and protection. I pray that the next woman that comes into your life, that you give her the best that you got, without limits, without what ifs. I pray that you let yourself fall in love, fall in failure, and fall in grace. I know I am. Wishing you all the best, Jazz. And I was done. And every message that he sent me after that, I've never responded to. For what? I'm done. I don't need to go back and open a door that's closed. I don't need to keep on repeating myself and telling you what I need. I feel like I've hit a point in my life where if I have to repeat that I need something, there's a difference between I want something and I need something. And if I tell you that I need this is not a desire, it's a requirement. There's a difference between I desire and I require. And if I tell you this is a requirement and you can't honor that or respect that or at least try to meet me there, then I'm solid. Yeah. And I don't need to come back and get closure. So my thought is, I don't think that closure is real. I don't think it's necessary. I think, especially in those moments, I think if you're done, be done.
But I feel like it takes us, when you get there though, it's the in between. Like I said, it takes us so long to leave. A lot of people. I can't speak for everybody. It takes a lot of people to actually leave.
Yeah.
But when you are, so it's that's the, I'm looking for closure. I need this. But once you do realize,
but what do you
I'm
need
dead,
them
I'm
to?
done.
But what
I don't
type
know.
of closure? Like, what do you need? Like, you need them to say.
Not me. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying to people.
Yeah.
What do you need them to say?
What else
I'll
do you need
do
to show
better.
you?
Like, I'm sorry, I couldn't give you what you want, baby. You couldn't give me what I wanted. I don't give a damn about your sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at the end of the day, I don't need you to tell me what I felt or how you made me feel or what you didn't give me. I just need to be able to move on and move freely. And so I would say to anybody listening, you don't need closure. You need to choose you.
Bars.
Bars. Close the door and then open the door into
To
you.
To new possibilities.
That's it. Be open to what can come. Don't be fear of what that person's going to become and how much greater they're going to be. Expect greatness and what is to come in your life. And that's what I would say.
And that's real. And that's dope. So, to you guys, what do you think? You know what I'm saying? Do you need closure, or is it an excuse to see
Or is
them?
it a crutch?
Or is it a crutch? Like, it's the bottom line. What do you think? What do you feel? You know?
Put it in
like
the
I said,
comments.
yeah, please leave it in the comments.
And then we'll try to maybe address some of them.
We are going to start doing that. I think we have
Put
to
it in the
start doing
comment.
that. Yeah, guys.
And we'll talk about it. Some of y'all going to text us anyway. So go on and text us and we're going to talk about it.
Let us know. We'll talk about it. Just
Don't listen. We won't read your comment if you haven't liked, subscribed,
followed. Okay, we got TikTok, we got YouTube, I got a Facebook page. I gotta start sharing it. I was trying to separate it from mine.
Gotcha.
I'm still working on it. We're
got
work in
Instagram.
progress. But Instagram, we got our personal pages and our mixed emotions page. So like I said, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. So yes, like, follow, subscribe.
Or you
everywhere.
can beep us. Page me.
I'll send you the link. Page you.
Y'all know. So we're about to close the episode. Y'all know
Y'all
we couldn't leave this without a little bit of fun because that's what we do. But we do thank you guys for coming and watching another episode.
Yes.
As always.
Yes, give us the feedback, what you want to see, what you like, what you don't like. Y'all with us, y'all not with us. Honestly, I haven't heard anything
Listen,
bad.
if you want to sponsor, let us know too.
That too, please. We need sponsors.
We sick of saying they're not sponsoring us. In a minute, we're going to be saying, this episode is sponsored by...
I can't wait.
Commercial edit.
I cannot wait.
Thank you about
our production company said we're going to get commercials. I'm just saying. We got y'all.
All right, y'all, listen, because he like, wrap it up.
Wrap it up. It's time to go. What's the rules?
Be good.
Be good.
Can't be good. Be careful.
Be careful.
You can't be careful.
Take your tail home.
Okay, we saying ass now?
I did.
Okay.
I always do. I say it every time. I normally just be like, take your home. I don't never say it.
Okay, so let's do it again. I'm going to say ass with you. I'm
say
lying.
ass?
No, I'm not.
You sure?
Take your tail home. Go home. Go home. I lied.
Take your ass home.
Peace, love, and soul. We love y'all. Good night.